Well, you know what time it is? It's throwback time, going all the way back to the IBM Lotus stuff. It's a Lotusphere podcast. It's old, but it's new because the new one is like the old one, but it's not the old one, it's the new one. Welcome, everybody. Hey, last week we looked at the session preview tool from IBM. As many of you know, the session database that's been done for years was blogged from Ben that he didn't have time this year or whatever the reason. So he's not doing the session database tool, or there's preview tool, database tool, whichever. So the Cool Notes session database. So let's take a look. What we have is a new database. Came out this year. This is from Matt and the group at ISW. It's a little simpler right now. I know they're working hard before it goes, but Connectosphere it is. So we have is a database that pretty much makes it simple for you to find the session that you want. You can search by ID, speaker, track, location. You can pick the day, and so you can look at everything that's on the day. And there's also a calendar, which we'll look at in a minute. It's sortable. You can scroll down by the sessions. You can type in which one you want. What I like about this, of course, is, well, I'll highlight my session. Gives you basic information. So you can actually see the information about it, what the time is, where it's located. You can see who it affects industry-wise. It has a link to open from there, which you'll see. Takes you back to the main view. That isn't fixed yet. No big deal. What I do like, though, is this, the calendar. Inside the calendar, and if we go to, let's go to the month, and we'll look at January. What you'll start seeing is you'll see these sessions down here. So you know what? We'll go to Monday, and we'll look at the day view real quick. What you're seeing is all the sessions going on at that time slot that are there. A grid. Who knew? What you can do, though, is actually go along next to these and click. You can hover. So you can see, get the pop-up, who's going to be there, what time, and what the session is. You could actually go along, if I believe I'm correct in a way I did this earlier, is yes, you can put check marks next to each session. So you can actually select the documents. Now, what I wish you could do from here was, there it is. Add selected to my calendar. It's amazing, folks. So you're able to go in now and select exactly the ones you want and add them to your calendar. Great feature, just what you wanted to be able to do. Drop them right in your notes calendar, which then syncs to whatever device you might be carrying. Could it be your BlackBerry? Could it be your Android? Could it be your iPod? Whatever it is. So all these are very cool. One thing I also did like, and I'll show you that, is the people. So these are all the speakers. They're loaded up that are in here. As you can see, it gives you some basic information about them. I'll look at mine, of course. I'm a speaker. I'm here in St. Louis. I put in my Facebook and Twitter information in the database itself. It's not showing up in the session details yet, but that's no big deal. The cool part, like I said, is the ability to add a session. So we'll go back and we'll take a look here by speaker. And you know what? We'll look at, and I want to go to a session. Andy's doing a couple sessions. They're doing the cloud infrastructure. They're doing the masterclass. He just blogged about it today. I love this feature. I love this class. I want to go see this one. So if I grab this one and I check it, or if I leave it selected and I add to my calendar, we're going to get a prompt because do we trust Matt Newman? I'm not so sure about that. But, you know, for this one time, we will trust Matt. We should get 2 prompts, I believe. Yep, there's the second one. And it added it to my calendar. So now that session is on my notes calendar, which then syncs across to my lovely pick a device, whatever you're going to carry while you're down there. You can get this now from the ISW, from Matt Newman's blog. Matt will be able to update it, hopefully, some more before we get down there. It's being hosted by Turtle, so Tranquility, where the other session database was. So if you're already connected, you can get this database just as easy, and you'll be able to start syncing and replicating, and we look for some cool new features to be added in, hopefully in the next week before we see everybody down there. Look for some more exciting news. We're going to be doing some cool stuff down there.